So I don't know if y'all peeped the title, but we doing something a little different today. We have a podcast today. So today's gonna be my first episode of my new podcast, Unhinged and Unfiltered, with the two homies, the best mods in the whole wide world, Martieee and Sakura Soju, also known as Tina and just Soju. I'm super excited. We've been planning this for about like maybe 2 weeks, 2 weeks, maybe a week and a change. But yeah, I'm excited. We gonna get started. We gonna get started. So hold on. First, let me unmute these motherfuckers. Hold on. I think it's still muted in OBS. Let me double check. Do. All right. Y'all here? Y'all talking?
Nerd.
Yeah. Let it be known. Yeah. Hold on.
Yup.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Yo,
Hold on.
did I tell y'all that somebody did that to me at work? I asked like a yes or no question. She said yerp, and I'm like,
And you had to say it back. That's all. She was just testing your gangster.
there we go.
Yeah,
There we go.
we cooking with grease now, baby. Yeah, yeah. Look at these three cuties. Facts, Raina. Facts. So also, if you're watching my stream, guess what? You technically part of the podcast. Welcome to the podcast, y'all. Mwah, can see your forehead. There will be ads, unfortunately. I'm so sorry. There'll be an ad in like 42 minutes. My bad. I forgot about ads. I've been gone for a minute. I'm sorry.
We can't do anything about the ads. That's how Twitch be.
Yup.
But good morning, Vietnam.
You know, it's posted that on everybody's server.
You did, bro.
Right.
But I'm gonna just shamelessly plug. If you tired of ads, you could bless the kid with a sub. If you got Amazon Prime, you could bless the kid with an Amazon Prime sub. Just putting it out there. All right, so let's get right into it. Do y'all want to introduce yourselves real quick? I mean, I kind of already did, but if y'all want to just do it again,
Well, I was about to say I'm Sakura Soju. Everybody
Soju!
just calls me Soju.
Soju!
Because if you call me Sakura, we ain't having a good time.
Sure not. I remember
Sure
I called
not.
Soju Sakura the first time. She was like, "It's Soju." I'm like, "Okay, my bad, sis. Let me not make that mistake again."
Soju flew over to my house and pimp smacked me.
Bro.
I was like, damn, you could have just told me to call you Soju. Like there was another way to do that. You didn't have to pimp smack the kid. You feel me? Well, let me. I forgot
took
my
my rings off. You were fine.
the took my rings off is kind of crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. That is kind of crazy. All right.
Yeah.
So Marty, you wanna introduce yourselves real quick? The look was the crazy. The side eye was crazy.
What's good, everybody? My name is Martieee or Tina, whatever you would like.
Martina.
Me and KJ go
We
all
go
the
way
way
back. We go way back to
Diapers,
the
you
wave
feel me?
caps. You feel me?
To the
No,
wave
not the
cap.
wave caps. I was,
Okay.
Yeah, we're unhinged and unfiltered. This is the first episode of many.
I feel like we've been planning this for longer than like 2 or 3 weeks. I feel like it's been like the entire time you haven't been streaming. I'm honestly, KJ. But
You have to bring that up. You can have to bring up the fact that I haven't been streaming in a minute. You can let that be.
But uh, but I don't know.
Let me
I've
turn
been
on
excited
Spotify.
about it.
No, yeah, I'm mad excited too. Soju and I, like, pretty much all we do is send each other freaking like podcast
topics.
clips. Yeah, we'll send us podcast clips. We'll send fucking podcast topics like "Am I the asshole?" or what's the other one? The other like popular subreddit.
I feel like the ones that I hear the most, it's like, am I the asshole? Or like, today I fucked up, and it's like some wild ass story about how they just ruined their whole fucking life.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Mm-hmm. Ruined the whole life.
Bro, I'm not gonna hold you. I heard one that was crazy, but that's because the homegirl was dating a whole married man and then like doubled down and then found out he was crazier than that. And like the people that were reading it off on their own podcast were like, this wasn't a today I fucked up. It is like this year I fucked up, bro. Like what? This is a lot. Yeah.
Damn. Sorry if y'all hear me munching. It's the
Okay.
ice, bro.
Ah.
My bad.
See,
You
I
know.
can't chew on ice, bro. It hurts my teeth.
I used to, but then that's how I found out I was anemic. So,
I'm
Damn.
surprisingly not. I just like munching on ice. Ice and coochie. That's
oh,
the two things I like munching on.
I mean, go off,
You know
go
what?
off.
Yeah, period.
Bro,
No.
listen. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. If what I just said was a little too much, this ain't the podcast for you, dog. It's gonna get worse from
It's
here,
not.
dog.
Facts, bro.
Oh.
Because there's just some shit, and I feel like even with today, like the stuff that we have planned for today, I'm gonna be like, nah, because you could suck my left nut. Fuck you talking about?
All right.
Oh,
So let's just hop right into the discussion topic. And today, for our first topic of the day, the discussion topic is having roommates while living. Would you have a roommate while living with your partner?
see, and
No.
Yeah.
not I never again because I've done it. I, bro. So it was like God, this was like 5 years ago because it's my son's birthday today. So I was pregnant for one.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but when he started living with us, I was not pregnant, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Shit happens. um, but like it was like my boyfriend at the time, like his friend was like, hey, like I'm going through it, like I'm not in a headspace, is like, is there any way that I could stay with y'all? And he asked me, and I'm like, yeah, like I don't mind, like if he's on it, like I believe in helping people, bro,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, if he's not in a good place right now, like, and he doesn't mind sharing a space with us, yeah, like absolutely. um and I will say, in regards to like doing the bills and stuff, like he was good about it. It's just him as a person was fucking awful.
Mm-hmm.
Because like he was always on time with his share of the rent, and, like he got his own groceries and shit. But like when he moved out, I had to tell, like I said, my boyfriend at the time, I'm like, you're cleaning up his motherfucking bathroom. That is your friend, that's your fucking mess. He didn't want to clean that shit up because I he was so cheap that instead of like going out and getting toilet paper, he would just use paper towels and had a plastic bag hanging in the bathroom, bro. Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Ah!
Yeah.
He would have to leave. He would have to. I'm sorry. My boy Raider said, "Ew."
Because I mean, that's fucking nasty. Like,
Yeah.
why the fuck would you like? And first of all, we lived like literally right next to a dollar store that sold individual, what is this called? Like toilet paper for
Mm-hmm.
$1. Like, my dude, you could just walk to the dollar store and get another one. Like, I, and I'm not gonna hold you. Like, he so he would let like my boyfriend at the time like borrow his car to go to work because he walked to work because his job was within walking distance of the
So
house.
on the way to work, he could have grabbed some toilet paper. Is what I'm hearing,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
bro.
And so there was like one time where both of us were home, like I had gotten off of work, and by the way, I was like pregnant. And he was like he's like, I want to go to Wendy's, and I'm like, okay. And I'm like, I'll drive. And he's like, nah, can I just borrow your car? And I was like, no.
Hmm.
What the fuck? And he's like, but I'm a better driver than you. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Cause guess whose motherfucking car it is? Mine.
Right.
But
Like,
also,
why?
Man, nobody asked all of that. Like,
why
Right.
would he say that?
Eh,
Like, why would?
No.
Why would that be like a, hey, let me borrow your car? No, well, I'm a better driver, so you might as well just let me borrow your car. Like, fuck you.
Right. Right. No, it was hella
You gonna
weird.
buy some fucking toilet paper? Like,
Right, we could buy some Wendy's, but we can't buy some motherfucking toilet paper.
a
You know,
Wendy's meal costs more than a single roll of toilet paper, bro.
it's $1, bro. Like, damn.
But nah, homeboy was just weird, and it wasn't like
And
it was.
nasty.
Yeah, bro. I don't even know like how he had long hair also, and he clogged the
Mm,
fuck out that shower. He
Mm.
clogged the fuck out that shower, like to the point that you'd just be standing in like knee deep water in that fucking tub if you wanted to shower in there. And I'm like, how do you
My
like?
stomach
I can't
hurts.
stand this. Like, how'd you deal with this for like a whole year before moving out, bro? Like, what the fuck?
No. Ugh.
Never again, dog.
Ugh.
yeah,
Never
no.
again, bro.
Ugh.
I'm
Um.
I'm glad he's in a better place, but he would just be weird.
Nah, dog. That shit is ain't for me, bro. It is not for me.
No. Mm-mm.
Nah,
Like,
man.
I mean, thankfully I never had to deal with like him with a girl.
Mm.
Just homeboy was awkward with women, I'm gonna be honest.
And toilet paper, apparently. Like,
just yeah. Like I don't know. I don't know. We ever got too loud, but like probably I don't. I don't remember. I don't remember anything being said to me about it.
well,
But
like
he
living,
probably
like,
would have talked to like my boyfriend at the time, you know?
probably. But I
Yeah.
know me and my girlfriend, we've talked about, like, when we eventually start living together, like, would we be cool with living, like, having a third person there? And it was like a very small list of people that we'd be like, maybe. Because let's take away like the whole like noise, if you catch my drift, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just the like we both have a certain level of like cleanliness, and we like to do things a certain way. And like some people, like I love them, they cool. I've been in their house before, man. Nah, I'm cool. You can't, no, man, no. Why you got 3 bowls in your room, dog, with food in it, dog? Like no.
Mm-mm.
No, with food in it is crazy.
Room,
Yeah.
3 empty bowls is just a walk of shame that you got to do occasionally
and
out
we've
your
all done it.
bedroom.
You know, we've all done the
Yeah,
walk of shame, but food in it.
food in it is
Nah.
crazy.
Nah, like I
Like
did the walk of
you
shame
want
today with bottles. I had hella water bottles in
yeah,
my
yeah.
room.
That's gonna
Water
be me
bottles
later, bro.
water bottles is a daily walk of shame. But
Mm-hmm.
food in it, you want roaches? That's how you get
Right.
Roaches,
sick, dog.
ants.
Maggots, like if the
Like I'm cool. Nah, no.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Not for me, bro. And plus, like, I don't like imagine like, they forget to knock one day and I'm like knee deep in some coochie. Like it's gonna be an awkward thing after that, right? Or worse, like they walk in on some like crazy shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. You want ants because that's how you get ants. That is how you get ants, bro.
Facts.
That
Facts.
is exactly how you get ants. Nah, but knee deep in coochie is crazy. What are you doing?
Hey, listen, mind your business. Mind your business.
Some
Almost
of
made.
those made me choke, bro. Let's lie.
That's what the sock on the door is
That's what
for.
this.
Oh,
Bro, listen. Sometimes you forget to
No,
put the sock on the door. And
I've
also,
never
like,
done that.
I've never done that either. I used to just sit like when I was in college, I'd hit my roommate up like, hey, what time you get out of class? Oh, such and such time. Yeah. Text me when you on your way. I say less.
Well,
Cause he's never seen my roommate's never seen anything, right? But my
mm-hmm.
girlfriend's freshman year roommate for sure saw something, dog. So the 3 of us, we were in her room, right? We were talking, chilling, and then her roommate went to go to class, right? And like we waited until we heard like the outside door, like the hallway door close. We're like, okay, she gone. So we start kissing and doing adult things. You feel me? And this is important to the story. She was on top, right? And we do what grown folk do, and her door open, right? So the sensible thing would have been to take the covers and
put it on
and then
you.
put it on both of us, right? Like this, just both of us. My girlfriend hops off, takes the covers with her, and got me standing at attention, dog. Standing at attention. And then you wanna know what the worst part about it is, bro? I look at her roommate. Her roommate look at me, then look at my soldier, look back at me, jaw drops, and she immediately like beelines to the bathroom. She's like, I'm so sorry, I just needed something, I'm so sorry. She grabs whatever she needed from the bathroom and then like ran out. When I tell you I cussed my girlfriend out so damn, I said,
Why she do you like that?
I said, now, out of all the options you had, why was that the first one you picked?
Right.
So many other options. She's like, she didn't see anything. I'm like, nah, dog, listen, if she didn't see anything, I would be shocked. You feel me? Because, like, when you open the door, Tara's bed is, like, right there.
Right
You
there,
feel me?
yeah.
So, like, and bro.
Listen, if I was in that situation, she would have had to see me butt ass naked because there's no way she's seeing my man in all his glory. No. No.
Tina says you can see my cheeks. That's about it. No, sir, you ain't about to see free dick.
We're both girls, you feel me? Like whatever, but nah.
No.
Bro, I was so hot. I was like, now, babe.
You'd have
Why?
to find me.
Why?
Raina's comment, bro.
Yo, Raina said would have been funnier if she was like nice, then walked out calmly.
Nah, because I'd be hot as fuck. I'd be hot as hell. Talking about night. Oh, hello.
You good?
Hello?
Soju?
Okay, my computer had a spasm.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Nah, because you'd have me hot talking about it's like nice dick and leads. I physically have to go fight her ass, and I'm doing it butt fucking naked, bro. Like because it's like, hold on, somebody give me a pair of panties. I'm going there, titty swinging. I'm fucking going out and fighting her ass, bro. What do you mean, nice dick? The fuck? Oh my god.
Oh my god, Jenny swagging is crazy.
Water when Soju was speaking, bro.
Bro, Soju out here wilding, bro. It's your fault in that instant, though. Cover yourself and leaving your man's full on. Bro.
No, facts. Tier, did you do it? Dirty.
Bro, and then here's the crazy part about it, right? Like, we finished or whatever. Because it's not like we wasn't gonna finish.
Damn,
so afterwards, hey, listen, it was freshman year of college. We was worse than some rabbits. But no, so then afterwards, like, obviously we talked about it. I was like, yeah, I don't, like, I'm gonna go back to my dorm because I don't want her to come back and see me here. She's like, why? I'm like, the fuck you mean why? Like, what do you mean by why? Like, she has seen too much of me, okay?
Literally.
Like, what the fuck? Like, I did not go back to her dorm for, like, the rest of the semester. And this happened maybe like mid-October. I didn't go back into her room until, like, March.
Bro.
I wouldn't have either.
Bro.
I would have been with you, bro.
And, like, the worst part, too, is, like, I would see her roommate on campus, and, like, we would get out, we would do the, like, we wouldn't say nothing, just this, your friend just saw my dick in all its glory. The fuck you mean? Why? Bro, no, dog, no. And, like, I remember one time, because they were planning, like, a little movie night in her room, and she's like, oh, baby, you should come through. I'm like, no, I'm cool. She's like, what's wrong? I'm like, bro, your roommate see my dick. Like, I can't go in that room, dog. She's like, we talked about it. She's cool. She says she didn't see anything. Yeah, she gonna tell you that. Who gonna be like, yeah, I saw it. It was phenomenal. Been thinking about it since then, bro. Like, what do you want from her? What do you want her to say?
No.
Mm-mm.
No, because if I was like if me and my roommate were not fucking cool, I would have started problems. I
No.
I fucking hate that, bro. Hold on.
No problem.
I've had my fair share of, roommate things happening as far as sex.
Oh shit.
My freshman my freshman year roommate had sex on my bed.
What you mean on your bed? Like your bed you put your head
On
on?
my bed,
She didn't have her
yes.
own bed. I never understood that. Like that was a
She,
common problem amongst
bro,
roommates. Like you have a bed, it's right there. Like what? Why
take a few
mine?
more steps, bro. Just a few more steps before you get your shit clapped. It's right
Oh.
there.
Before you get your shit clapped is a crazy statement. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Bro, but
That's a crazy statement.
they couldn't wait
Alright,
until they got to like my bed. Really?
Wait.
Really?
Damn, I was putting up my screen. They did
I
it in
said,
your bed.
yes, in my bed, Soju.
No.
And you
They
caught
said
them in
this
the
is
act?
right there. No, she admitted this to me after the fact. Like, I don't even know what year it was in college. She told me, and
Did
I
she
just
wash
looked
your
at her like,
sheets? At least?
I don't even know, bro.
Ugh.
No, they let you sleep in the mess, bro. Nah.
Ugh.
Oh my
That's
god. That's
disrespectful, bro.
foul. That is
That's
disrespectful.
disrespectful.
That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, like your bed is right there. It's right there.
I think the
Right there.
craziest roommate story I've heard, bro, about what in regards to that is it was two dudes, right? We're gonna call them Morty and Rick. I can't think of no other names right now, right? Rick and Morty. So Rick was my resident, and he came to me and said, "Yo, KJ, I need a room change." I was like, "What's going on?" He's like, "Bro, if I don't change my room right now, I might kill my roommate." I'm like, "Yo, what's going on?" So apparently, Rick went away for the weekend, right? He was to come back Sunday afternoon. Something happened at home, so he came a little early, right? So let's say he was supposed to come in at 5, he came in at 3 instead. He comes in to see his bed and his roommate's bed put together, right? And he's like, "Oh, that's weird." And then like almost like instantly a girl like comes from out of the sheets with her naked, and they doing stuff in both the beds. And he's like, "Yo, what the fuck? What's going on?" His roommate pops his head, looks at him, is like, "Oh, what's good, bro? Yeah, I'm gonna need like at least 30 more minutes." No, my bad. You know,
That's
and
when both of them would have got dragged, bro.
and
Not
he's like, "Nah, y'all are done. Like y'all are in my bed getting buck wild. Like, nah." And old boy is like, "Bro, it's not that deep. We're gonna wash your sheets after." He's like, "That's not you have a bed. Like, why mine? Why mine?" What did I just tune into? What's good,
man's
JW?
listen, man's wanted more space, okay? Like he just
I
needed
mean, look,
both.
I remember those. They give you like a twin mattress
It's a
Yeah.
twin
bro.
XL.
Listen, you gotta make it do what it do. You gotta make it work. I'm sorry. We all did.
We all did,
We
bro.
all did.
Listen, it give you enough space to get it done. Okay?
Right.
The fuck you need a queen size for you? Y'all both tiny as shit.
We need to spread out. We're doing gymnastics in this bitch.
Like, what kind of kinky shit y'all doing? That you can't get it done on a twin size, bro. Motherfuckers doing gymnastics and aerobatics and shit. Oh my god, nah, bro. And then like the crazy part too was like after they were done, they put the bed
JW.
back. And can I do some shit with a little space? I feel that. Um, uh, so they put his bed back, right? And old boy takes his sheets off and brings them to the washing machine, so the laundry room. And my roommate, Rick is like, "Yo, you gonna strip my bed and wash my sheets?" He's like, "Oh nah, I mean you already here, so you're supposed to just do it yourself." Yo,
Nah, cause you ain't gonna
yo,
come on my bed and I'm
yo,
washing yo skunk out my
That's
bed.
what I'm
What
yo,
saying.
the
Like,
fuck?
yo. So Rick yoinked up Morty and was like, "Hey, I think you've taken my kindness for weakness for way too long. You finna clean my sheets now, or we finna have a problem." So, he came to me, he told me his side of the story. I had to clarify with Morty. Morty was like, "Yeah, that's what happened." So we moved him out. We should separate him. But like, bro,
N-
how you gonna
nah,
fuck on
but
my
did Rick
sheets?
still have to wash his sheets or?
No facts.
No, Morty, he did. Morty did.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
not
Alright.
for nothing, Rick was like twice Morty's size, and like Rick had it, bro. Like Rick was woof. You know what I'm saying? Like if Rick yoke me up, I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. Like I would try and be like, yo, get off me, but inside I'm like, oh my god, please let me go, please, Jesus, let me go. Why is this strong man on me? But
Yeah, I'm
Mm-mm.
not. I was actually gonna say something. Never mind. Uh.
Soja, Soja, I'm gonna put you in the box, dog.
Nah, we're live. Podcast. The box ain't real.
Oh, yo, so we completely went off topic.
I mean, we just
Kinda,
got a little.
sorta, but
I mean, we're topic adjacent.
Topic
It's fine.
adjacent.
right.
Yeah, I like that. We topic adjacent.
But we do have an am I the asshole in regards to this, KJ, if you want to read it.
Oh, I gotta read it. Hold on. Give me one second. Soldier, you gonna have to pull that bad boy up.
Okay.
I wasn't prepared.
Okay.
Y'all saw
So,
nothing.
ha, screaming. So the title of the am I the asshole is am I the asshole for kicking out my boyfriend's brother? It says I 27 female live in a one bedroom apartment with my boyfriend Jose 28 male and our dog Sadie. We live in a walkable neighborhood in a car dependent city. My boyfriend's brother Roman 24 male has been studying at the local university but ended up failing out of his major. So
Damn.
he said yeah, yeah, shitty. So he decided to take some time off from school. By the end of January, Roman was still unemployed, so I paid him to walk Sadie while Jose and I were at work.
Mm-hmm.
He took the bus to get to our place, which was about a 25-minute drive from his place. Um
Soldier, so much
around
quieter.
around March, Roman was hired by a restaurant next to our building. Jose insisted that he sleep at our place when he worked late, and I agreed. Roman ended up sleeping over at our apartment nightly, and I felt like I had no privacy. Plus, I was constantly cleaning up after Roman. I had to compromise with Jose to let him stay only on the weekends. Roman spends all day every Saturday playing video games in our apartment until he has work in the afternoon. And then he stays out. And then he stays over even when Jose is out of town. He gets to our apartment at 3 a.m. He usually brings takeout in which he leaves on the coffee table before falling asleep. So I have to put away his food, including chocolate, which is dangerous for our dog Sadie, who wakes up before we do and can easily reach the coffee table. I have told Roman not to leave food out because Sadie could get sick and die from eating it, but he continues to do it. First of all, this already would have been enough for me. The fact that there's still two more paragraphs is fucking crazy.
Like,
Um,
also, why you here? Like, I understand you supposed to be here because it's closer to work and all that, but like, you on my couch playing video game. Like, go
yeah,
home.
yeah. Later, I'm sorry. Recently, Roman brought a tropical plant back from his late shift, and when I got up, I noticed Sadie sniffing the plant, but I stopped her before she could take a bite. I then took her outside, and where she proceeded to have diarrhea, and
Ew.
she started passing leaves from the tropical plant. I
Aw.
was livid. I calmly told Roman that he has to stop bringing things into our apartment that are poisonous for the dog. I
Mhm.
later told Jose that I was not comfortable with Roman staying at our apartment with Sadie anymore. Jose agreed with me, but he couldn't come this weekend. He'd go back to his own apartment. 2 days later, her boyfriend changed his mind and says he has to take responsibility in supporting Roman, so he will continue to stay with us. I explained that I'm concerned for Sadie because he hasn't listened to me when I tell him not to leave things out where she can eat them.
And this
He
is
got
where
a
he got me fucked up. Because I would have been like, you know
bro.
what? That's your responsibility. Cool. Both you and your brother get my house. How about that?
No facts.
Basically, yeah.
Because what you
So
mean? How is it your responsibility now? How is it an us thing now? You know?
yeah, he said, what is this? I lost track of where I
I'm sorry.
was. I was I explained that I'm concerned for Sadie because he hasn't listened to me. Okay. He got upset with me and said that it's a cultural thing that I'm just never going to understand. Family helps family. He
Mm.
also said that I'll never know what it's like to not have a car and have to ask family for help. So I gave it. I want to help Roman and I know it's important to Jose, but I can't do this any longer. Am I the asshole?
No,
No.
she is not the
No.
No,
asshole
she is
here,
not
bro.
the asshole.
Both her boyfriend and her boyfriend's brother are dickheads. Forget assholes. They're straight dickheads. Because listen, I understand family's family. I come from a culture too where like they emphasize on like taking care of your family and all that good jazz. But you gotta set boundaries, right? You gotta set boundaries.
Yeah.
You have to set respect, right? If you have a dog at your place and your brother keeps bringing in stuff that's poisonous to your dog, like it's either one or two things gonna happen. Your brother's gonna stop bringing this stuff in, or he's gonna bring something in and he's gonna poison your dog. And then what you gonna tell? What you
Yeah.
gonna tell your girlfriend? Oh, my
Yeah.
bad. Let's get another dog.
I don't I don't fucking understand how whoop, yeah, my boyfriend's home.
Look at that fine man. Hold on,
Uh,
hold on. I'm sorry. I know you had something to say, but I'm trying to see something.
oh my god.
Listen, y'all. I've been plotting on Soju's man since I've met Soju.
I'm gonna be honest. Kid was saying last night that he was jealous of me because I get to be with my man, and I'm like, that's crazy because you got to fight KJ.
First of all, kid, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Look at all that ass. Hold on, Zach, come back. Come back. Hold on. You can't just put that on the screen and then not shake a little bit, shake a little something, you know?
All right, honey, you have to come back and twerk.
Bro, if he does it, A1. A1.
Oh, the stream
All
just
right.
got sexy as
Yeah.
fuck. Come, let's take a look, sir.
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, W stream.
W stream. Oh my
Ah.
god. That shook my camera.
Your man got a dump truck. What you want from him?
I mean, facts.
What did I walk in on? Of course, my girlfriend gonna walk in when I ask a man to shake his ass. Like she never gonna walk in on any
Nah,
other part.
Nuts. I was about to say, Tierra is here now. I can now say this. KJ said that sometimes, dick wants what the dick wants. And KJ, you hit my man up, I'm hitting your girl up.
See, that's not fair.
Respectfully.
That's actually not fair. You feel me? Because I feel like Soju, I feel like Soju could like smooth talk the panties off my girlfriend, and I can't do nothing about that. You know, I can't fight Soju. Okay, I'm like a 200+ pound black man. I can't. It look crazy if I'm fighting Soju. Like if you see that on World, so you're like, this is wrong. Something about this don't look right. But no. Whereas like like me trying to talk the pants off of Zach, I feel like ain't really gonna happen. Whereas like she try to talk the panties off my girlfriend, that might happen. And I can't do nothing about that. You feel me? I can't do nothing about that.
Nah, first of all, my boyfriend laughed when I
Man.
told him about it, and I'm like, nah, because I could laugh the panties off a bitch. Let me try. Just let me try. I got jokes. I've been told I'm funny. I can just let me try.
That's
But
wild.
no, anyway, first of all, homegirl from the am I the asshole? Absolutely not the asshole. The fact that
Nope.
she's had to ask on multiple occasions, like, "Hey, can you not leave food that could potentially kill my dog on the counter?" And he just like keeps it pushing. Like I would have been already done, like just with having to clean up after him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I get that he doesn't have a car and it's easier for him to just like sleep over there and then go back to work on the weekends. But like the fact that they were like, yeah, you could just stay here, and he ended up staying there
Mm.
every night, and she was like, I feel like I don't have a safe space in my own house. So it's like, okay, can we switch to weekends only? And the weekends are still a fucking issue. Like I I get wanting to support your family because I also come from a culture like that's like that.
Mm-hmm.
But like you and your brother could find an apartment without me, bro.
No, for
Like
real.
Yeah. Like, if you really feel this way, I'll find my own place and you and your brother can just live here. Because this is ridiculous. Because, like, it all boils down to, like, boundaries, right? Like, yes, you have to take care of your family, but if your family is disrespecting your partner,
Yup.
like, you gotta be
yeah,
like, hey, listen, I love you. I will always love you, but like this isn't cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was in that situation, like if I was old girl's boyfriend and my brother was coming over and like creating a problem for my girlfriend and for me, I'm like, hey man, listen, you got two options. Fix your shit or get out. And I love you, don't get me wrong, but there comes to a certain point where the family stuff comes second to like partner stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
it's always like a toss up because there are gonna be times where like your family does come first, but this ain't one of them. And like
yeah,
Mhm.
it's not like it was like, oh, my brother wants to stay here because closer to work, he'll only be here on the weekends, and she straight up said no. She was like, yeah, that makes sense. I'm cool with it, but it hasn't been a cool situation. He
yeah,
left chocolate out that could have killed our dog. He brought some tropical plant in our home that is not his own. First of all, you don't bring plants into
yeah.
somebody else's home.
I
That's
also
weird.
thought that was weird. And like, why are you bringing home like home decor into somebody else's house, bro?
Yeah, like
But plus, the brother has his own apartment. It's not like he's homeless. Okay, like he is just staying there out of convenience, so he doesn't have to take the bus.
exactly. Like, listen, the bus ain't that bad, dog. You
It's
might just
not.
have to hop on the bus because this is
Yep.
ridiculous.
The
Because
I just can't believe that the boyfriend agreed with her, and it's like, yeah, it's like you're right. We need to think about like the dog, and then like
And
2
then
days
gonna
later,
backtrack on
yeah,
all
and
of that and say
it,
you can't understand because there's a cultural difference. Like,
yeah, it's like you don't understand because you don't have siblings, and that's just how I was raised, and blah blah blah. And it's like, no, bro, like what the fuck are you
hey,
talking about?
I
he
just,
basically, in a sense, called her entitled because the second thing that you said was that,
hmm.
Screaming.
what did he say? What happened?
Oh,
Just
JW said, I hear
Uh,
that, but if someone wants to spruce up my blank ass house, come on through.
I
screaming.
mean, yeah, but listen, at least take care of the plant too, and be like, have
Right.
some regard for the animal.
Yeah.
Like,
It's the fact that she not had to have not one but multiple conversations about please don't leave stuff out that could harm the dog, and he completely ignored her.
Also,
Like
you have
I'd
my
be
girlfriend
fucking
cleaning up after you. She's
yeah.
not your mom. And like,
Yeah.
you
right,
grown enough to be able to do this yourself. Like,
Like that I don't know. I'd be fucking livid if my dog got sick because somebody brought some shit into my apartment, especially like a plant. Like why are you decorating my apartment with in like
bring that shit back to yours, bro.
no,
yeah.
facts. And then like my like you have to be so careful with plants too because like they will just like I don't know what it is, something about the smell. They'll just sit there and like, you know, chew on it for whatever reason. But like a lot of that shit is not good for them. Like and her dog ended up getting sick and like the boyfriend does not care.
Hmm.
Like it's like, well, my brother's more important than your dog. And it's like your brother is not homeless. Okay? He's just here so he doesn't have to take a 25-minute bus ride to work every day.
Right.
25 minutes ain't even that bad. Nah, it's
It's
that's
not.
not bad. Watch a Netflix show real quick. You could watch the first half going to work and the last half coming back home.
Right.
And also,
You could
yo, brother, if you that concerned, you hop in your damn car, pick that motherfucker up, drop him off at work, and then pick him up from work and drop him home. Since that's your responsibility.
facts. It's bro. I was about to say even 25 minutes you could, you could listen to a podcast and then you could finish the podcast on the way. But nah, absolutely not the asshole. I'm glad that the comments on this not the asshole is pretty much in line of what we've been saying. Like
Mhm.
you are absolutely not the asshole. Like your boyfriend is the asshole if anything
Yeah.
for not siding with you. Like
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like well, she also said that her boyfriend has been out like even when her boyfriend is out of town for work, the brother is still coming over, so she's dealing with the brother more often than
And
her
he is.
boyfriend is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Which is
So
usually the
that's
case.
it's crazy.
Kid said brings food and drinks into everyone's house.
I mean, bringing food and drink is whatever. It's bringing house plants into the house that is just
Yeah.
weird. Like, why would you do that? And first of all, he said he works at a restaurant.
Where did you
Where the fuck did
acquire
you
that
get this?
plant, bro?
Like, did they have an extra one that they didn't want no more? Like, why is this bitch
Right.
here?
Like just something. I'm gonna come through with a
With a
Venus
Venus.
touch.
That's ridiculous.
Bro, I mean, it's just weird as fuck. Like, I was it growing outside the restaurant. We just potted that bitch real quick, bring that shit home. Like, well, I don't understand where he found the plant.
Yeah, nah. I would also say too that like I think the first issue is me having to clean up after you. That's issue number
Yes.
one. Issue
Yeah.
number two is you leaving shit around that like my dog could get sick from. And then the third
Yeah.
issue is like we had agreed that you would only really be here like when you had to go to work on the weekends. Why are you here on my couch playing video games, dog? Like,
That's also true.
go home. Go home.
Maybe he
Like,
don't have video games at his house. You feel me?
Take them bitches
Screaming.
with you. I don't care. Your brother ain't here anyway. Take them bitches with you.
No, for real though.
Screaming.
For real, yeah.
On my PC/console.
With my electricity, no,
My
exactly.
bro. And like that's a good point, kid. That's a good point. You run up my bills, my water, my heat, my electricity. You contribute like is you putting some in?
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Let's not even mention rent, right? You damn near live here at this point. You chipping in the rent, motherfucker?
Bro, listen. Dude, man can't take a 25-minute bus ride to work. You think he about to
Yeah.
afford splitting? No.
But I don't think it's like he can't afford the bus ride. I
I'm-
think it's strictly just he don't want to do
Yeah,
it.
he doesn't want to do it. Like,
Bro.
so he deals with it throughout the week, but then just takes a bus ride on like Friday, go over to his brother's apartment, and then just stays there for the weekend. So that way he's like, I don't know, dealing with the bus as minimally as possible. But it's like, bro,
I mean, I can kind of guess like if on Fridays is usually when you have to work late, right? Especially if you're working in a restaurant, that's usually like a busy night. So I can understand like you just want to not have to be on the bus in like the late night hours. I can understand that. You feel me? But there gotta be a limit. You know what I'm saying? Like you're a guest in someone's home. Like the moment you stop feeling like a guest is the moment they're like, all right, motherfucker, you gotta go home.
You overstayed your
Mhm.
welcome.
Yeah, like
I mean, he been overstayed his welcome by
Yeah.
by her cleaning up after him every fucking weekend. Like, no,
couldn't be me.
no, could not be me.
Couldn't be me. I'm like, hey,
Um,
this he your responsibility, right? Come clean this. Come clean this.
Fact, fact.
Cause he ain't my
Um,
brother, remember? Remember, I don't understand. I'm an only child. You know, I'm entitled. So you come clean this. This is your responsibility. Come clean this. Kid said it's one thing to have it as a convenience just for doing what you need to do. I used to stay over my friend's crib to go to school, but after I got out of class, I went the fuck home. Staying longer than intended is just invasion of privacy, in my opinion. I agree.
no, facts.
Right.
I mean,
Especially
she
as like a
also-
woman, like I can't walk around my apartment in my panties because your brother here. Like this is weird. This is weird.
Yeah.
So we do have one more am I the asshole? And it's not. It's it wasn't actually an am I the asshole. It was r/relationship advice. And her title was my husband is forcing me to be a stay-at-home mom.
Mm.
So I'm not gonna hold you. This is a bit of a longer one. Uh, so like I said, we had differing opinions on this, so this will be fun. I'm not gonna hold you, KJ. I kind of changed mine after reading some of the updates.
Okay.
But
I want to be
so
a stay-at-home mom is wild.
so it starts out with for anonymity, I can't go into details, but my husband, 34 male, has developed something in IT that's well known and has made him rich. I
Amazon. This is Jeff Bezos' wife.
I don't think he's 34, but
Yeah.
it's like I, 38 female, am a chef and I probably make 1/100th of what he does.
Damn.
It doesn't
That's
it
crazy.
yeah.
That
It
is a
does
penny to a dollar.
yeah, pretty much. It doesn't matter for me, however, because I love my job and we have a great life together. We had our first child, a baby girl, 3 years ago, and our twin boys are now 9 months old. I I have a few months left on my maternity leave, and with the country closing up again, I will say this is an older post. Yeah, this was around like 2020, like
Mm-hmm.
2021. With the country closing up again because of the new Omicron variant of COVID, I started getting worried that my workplace won't take me back. I voiced my worries to my husband a couple of days ago, and he shrugged it off, saying that it's not like we need the money. I was confused and I told him I knew that it's not about the money, and he just shrugged. I was a bit annoyed because I thought he didn't think it was a big deal that, I go out for work. Yesterday, I was thinking about it, so I decided to talk to him about it again. He was confused and told me that I should be happy that I could spend more time with my babies. And he asked me why I insisted on working when we have three small children at home and he makes more than enough money for both of us and our family. I He didn't like me working 4 to 5 evenings a week, including 1 to 2 weekends a month. I told him that I love my job and that I'm good at it. I've been doing it for almost 20 years now, and just the thought of not doing anything for the rest of my life is suffocating. He was visibly upset and accused me of loving my job more than I love my babies and him. I could always cook at home for the family. And if I was worried about losing my independence, he was going to transfer me the same amount of money I earned from my job to my own private bank account, which this is why I was like, I would do it. I'm sorry about it. Like, I,
So
under- I understand the need to be financially independent. But if he's willing to pay you the same amount of money you make from the job and I could be at home with my three little kids, I would have done it.
what's good,
Um,
Josh?
but let me see. So
Before
she
you
can
drop the update real quick. So the reason why I was like, fuck no, baby, cause like it's just not fair to be like, oh, thank you for the follow, token white boy. What's good, Tyler? It's just not fair to like tell your partner, hey, I make way much more than you anyway. What's the big deal? Leave this job that leaves you fulfilled, that you don't
oh,
put
the post
20.
actually isn't over, bro.
Oh
It's
Jesus.
not,
Okay.
yeah.
No,
Oh, hold on.
it's a
I gotta
long
do
post.
fucking 10 squats because of fucking Josh's bitch ass.
Oh
Hold
my
on.
god.
I'm listening though.
Right, kid, I agree with you. Kid said I think it's more of the passion rather than the money, and I think
I
that's what it
agree.
was. Like,
I mean,
I don't think she was working for the sake of getting that money.
no, but like a lot of her side of it was that she also wants to have some kind of independence. And if like something, God forbid, were to happen and they were to split up, she no
She
longer has a
still,
job. And she like if he's willing to give her the money, he also doesn't, he still she still has the money as if she had a job. You know what I'm saying? Like so if something were to happen, at least she was still protected.
yeah.
And she still has 20 years of experience anywhere would take her.
Yeah.
But Anyway, so her post continues, and she said that she started crying. He kissed and hugged her and told her that he loves her, and that he has been thinking about this since their first child was born, and he didn't like me coming home late at night. I I s- so
How
I
many kids do
needed
they
to
have?
choose. They have
3.
3. They have
Oh.
3 kids, and all of them are under 5.
Mm,
Yeah, they're all young.
mm.
So he's So I needed to choose between my job or my family, and I was startled. It's like, did he mean this as an ultimatum? And he did. He actually wants me to be a housewife, or we go our separate ways. So I went to my mom's house first thing in the morning. She listened to me talking and crying, but when I finished, she wasn't indignant on my behalf like I expected. She was silent for a while and then asked me to think about my next move carefully. And I feel like that's why I have a different view on this,
No,
because
yeah, her mom was wilding. I'm sorry.
no, I mean, no, her mom is correct. I'm sorry about it. Like, I have a son. It took me so long to leave my son's father because of trying to be financially independent. Like,
Hmm.
you have to think carefully, okay? Don't do anything rash. Think about your next move.
Yeah, okay,
Like,
so I get that. And like clearly, I'm not a parent, and I'm not a mom.
Right.
But like, it's not like she's leaving and don't got a job. You know what I'm saying? Like, she currently has work. She's just worried about like the pandemic, um,
yes.
getting rid of her job essentially, right?
Yeah, because this
Yeah.
is an older
the
post.
the the issue is that like I'm coming to you as as your partner, and I'm like, I'm really worried about this, I'm really scared, and now you throw me a curveball, and it's like, oh, well, it's either you become a stay-at-home mom or
We're no
we're
longer
done.
together.
Like
Like,
Yeah.
that's not fair. Like to me, that's
it's
a
No.
not.
big red flag. That's a
So
major red flag to me because it's
You
like,
remove her autonomy. Like, you take away her
yes.
choice.
And it's
no,
like it'd be different if like we had the conversation and like before we started having kids, we had talked
this
about
this
maybe,
was definitely a conversation to have before they had kids.
Yeah.
exactly. Like,
Yeah.
so me and my girlfriend, we don't have any kids, right? But we talked about this and we both agreed that like if it boils down to we need one parent to be a stay-at-home parent and the other parent can like makes enough to sustain the household, we'll do it, right? Like we don't care if it's me or her, right? But both of us are like, we don't want that though. Like that's like if we need to do it. You don't need to do this. You're forcing your partner to essentially give up on her dreams, something that
There's
gives her
still
fulfillment.
there's still more to the post.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said it's a long one. Like, I just stopped
Yeah.
to like interject real quick, and it's like, it's not done, kid. It's not
Yeah.
done.
Hold on, let me read the comments real quick. Nico said, I get that, but I feel like I should be able to still have money on the side if I choose to, and I would like to enjoy my passions in peace.
Right.
Yeah.
She
No, I
also
can.
said that's why they say yours is mine, ours in terms of
Yes,
finances.
yours, mine, and
Mine's and
ours
ours,
in
yeah.
finance.
I butchered
You
that.
should always have your own separate bank account. If you
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
have a joint bank account, that way you protect yourself and are not financially dependent on someone. But
Steve
anyway,
Harvey actually started to cut you off. Steve Harvey actually has a good tip for like finances. So you should have a joint account that's strictly for like, bills, mortgage slash rent. If your kids go to a private school, shit like that. Like stuff that you're both cool with paying with for, right?
yes,
Then you have your emergency fund, right? And then you have your separate account that's strictly your money. You do whatever the
yeah,
fuck you want with your money. And I think honestly, to me, that makes the most sense.
yeah.
Hmm.
See, anyway, she told me to think carefully about my next move, saying that if we got divorced, I need to think about my babies. If I will never be able to give them the life that their dad can give them, and I might lose them because of it. It is it worth it to change their lives so drastically and make them live in two separate houses? All of that for a job. I have worked my entire adult life and I could see this as an early retirement. Many dreamed of this. Why can't I enjoy it?
Mm.
I wasn't expecting my mom to say these things. She's always been a strong, independent woman who raised us to be independent and never to rely on someone 100% other than yourself. So hearing her say all this to me made me question my feelings. Before I met her, met with her. I was totally sure that I was right, being hurt and angry. But now I think that I'm overreacting, and my husband's request wasn't that unreasonable. But if that's the case, why do I feel like my heart is swollen in my throat? Why does it feel like
Mm.
he gave me an ultimatum because he knows he has the power and he's using it?
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that is the end of the post. We can talk about it a little bit. She does have a couple of updates. So my whole thing about it is I would take the opportunity, but I feel like she can do a catering job. You know what I'm saying? Like something that doesn't demand her to be out of the house
Yeah.
every
But
weeknight.
let's talk about that though. Like the whole like it's either my way or the highway is a red flag. Like
Yeah.
I get where
Yeah.
I get where you're coming from, Soju, and like what you're saying makes sense. But like if you were to come to me and you're saying like, yo, Zach told me this, I'm gonna be like, you might need to leave Zach. All
Yeah.
honestly. Cause like that's not fair to you for you to like
It's
already
not.
be stressed about losing your job and then your husband is like, "Oh yeah, well, you don't need a job anyway. Come be a stay-at-home mom. And if you're not
Yeah.
gonna be a stay-at-home mom, we're
We're getting
done."
divorced.
Like
Yeah. No,
that's not
that's crazy. I don't agree with him in that regards, but I like if it was just like, hey, like I could be a stay-at-home mom, but maybe like once or twice a week I do a catering thing and I don't stay out until 3 in the morning. Because when she said that she's out till very late at night most nights and then she's not home at least 2 weekends out of the month, that is a lot of time to be away from three toddlers.
which is true. That I can understand, right? So they need to talk about maybe reducing her hours. But to to just be like, "Oh, you got to leave your job or
Yeah,
else." No
crazy.
previous
Right.
conversation before. No like let's try to find a middle ground cuz I could understand his concern like, I make more money and like my job requires me to kind of have like on the call hours so that there might be a
Yeah.
time where I have to take like a late phone call. Like one of us has to be
Be
invested,
present.
like present. Yeah,
Yeah.
one of us has to be
Yeah.
present and like I make the most money. I feel like it should be you, right? But it's a conversation. Like to just
Right.
steamroll and be like, nah, it's my way or the highway. That's gonna lead up to other things.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like even if you like, let's say like she's like, you know what, fuck it, I don't want to lose my family, my husband, this way of life, whatever, right? She's going to forever remember this, and she's probably going to have some resentment about it.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course, of
absolutely.
course.
Let me read these comments real quick. So, Reina said, "Nah, bro, red flag out the ass. Ain't no way." Tyler said, "As a parent myself, Tyler, I didn't know you were a parent. Your happiness or lack thereof is gonna show to your kids. Man, if you're hurt or upset, they see it.
That's
Uh,
true.
it is very
Absolutely.
true. It is very true. Nico said, I feel the kids play a bigger part. Reina said, yeah, no, like I'd love to stay home and take care of my boy, but the way it was said by both hubby and mom ain't no fucking way. 3 kids is a lot, especially since they're so young. Kid said, I
Yeah.
just feel like even if you're in a relationship and have kids, it doesn't make you any less human or have dreams. I think that the boyfriend, he's a husband, but I think that the boyfriend went about it the wrong way, and the tone of the convo could have gone better.
Right.
Um,
See,
Tyler's, so, huh?
I I was gonna say it's like if he didn't make it an ultimatum, like they could have easily compromised on this.
Yeah.
Like if
Yes,
Yeah.
she's
this
Exactly.
a
could have been a
chef,
compromise thing.
like
Like what you said about the freelance, like she basically is working for herself now. So she
yeah,
has like full authority over her hours and what have you. Like that should have been brought to the table instead of just saying
you
it's either
need it.
us or like fuck
y-
off, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like
and then
yeah,
the
that's
thing too
crazy.
is that, like if he makes so much money, why can't he like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna
Or
invest in
try to
you.
like support,
Yes.
yeah.
So let's get you a restaurant or a food truck, whatever. You set
yeah,
your own hours, and that
Mm-hmm.
way, like you work a stereotypical like 9 to 5. Like your restaurant hours are open between 9 and 5. That way you still have a job and
Right.
like there's someone to take care of the kids.
Yeah.
She could be a personal chef. No, absolutely. Yes. Even
Yeah.
that, like where she like just
And they
doesn't
make
do.
bread. Personal
Mhm.
Yeah.
chefs make bread.
Being with someone you don't want to be with is hard and it stresses your kids out. Regardless of the age, they would rather be in two different houses and happy than miserable together. Yeah, bro, I
Yeah.
know so
That
many
is true.
people who like their parents only stayed together because of
For the
them.
sake of them.
And those kids, I feel like, because they feel like it's their fault. Like, if I wasn't born, you two would have left and been happy.
Mhm.
Like, I feel like I'm the reason for your unhappiness, which isn't true. But like, it's hard to not feel that way, right?
Mhm.
And it is so much better for y'all to like be divorced, broken up, whatever, and live two different houses and
Lives.
all and two different lives. And, they go back and forth or whatever, and y'all
Mhm.
do the whole like healthy
Co-parenting.
co-parenting way, right?
Yeah.
But nah, I can't co-sign just this motherfucker just being like, nah, it's my way or the highway.
Right.
Yeah, no. So, I believe that there's 2 updates. There's 3
Mhm.
updates actually.
Damn.
Holy fuck, this is a long post. I mean, this is rough. It's like this is
It
not
is.
an
Yeah.
R like slash like am I the asshole? Because if she was, she's absolutely not the asshole.
Nah.
But
Hmm.
Yeah.
she was just looking for relationship advice and about how to go forward with this.
This is
And
literally like a life altering decision.
Yeah.
Like
it is absolutely.
20 years
So
so.
of
with
experience.
so update number 1, she said I posted this about 2 weeks ago about my husband not wanting me to go back to work after I finish my maternity leave. I'd like to clarify some things. She's like, I don't work 4 to 5 plus days plus the weekends. I work 35 to 45 hours a week.
Okay.
Um
That's normal.
Yeah.
plus yeah, but plus weekends. So like that's
Still 7 days a week, kind of.
yeah, like
Yeah.
still like that's still a lot for having 3 little kids.
Yeah.
She said being a stay-at-home mom isn't normal in my country. Daycare is free. We don't have a nanny. I'm just saying this because I want you
Oh, they're
guys
not
to
American.
understand. Yeah, they're not American apparently.
Mm.
Um and she's like, I'm not trying to disrespect stay-at-home moms. It's like he can't get sole custody because of his wealth or because of my work hours. It doesn't work like that in this country, thank goodness.
Thank goodness.
Um, I mean, I don't know. I feel like she's still working way too damn much for having like a little kid like that.
So
w-
let's discuss that though. You know what I'm
like
saying? Like, I agree with you. It does sound like she's working way too much to have three toddlers at home, right? But it's the way old boy went about it. It's
no,
my way or the
absolutely.
highway. That's weird. That's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 70 plus hours every 2 weeks. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
35 to 45 hours plus weekends is crazy. Like, I'm sorry about it. Like, 2 9-month-old babies and a 3-year-old is like, that's crazy. Um, so what is this? So to the update, I had long talks with my husband about all that was happening and trying to understand his point of view. I've told him that I can't see myself as a housewife ever, but I I am willing to start looking for jobs that have better hours, or maybe I could finally start my own restaurant. Okay, so they did try to
Yes.
compromise. Let's see.
No, she tried
I
to compromise.
I mean, I'm well, yeah. I could start searching for a location in office buildings and start a lunch spot so I don't need to work evenings and weekends. He didn't seem happy with this suggestion. Okay, he really
See,
just doesn't
okay,
want
so he,
power.
Red
yeah,
flag. That's what I'm
Yeah, that is a
saying.
red
100%.
flag. Um he asked me why I'm so insistent on going back to work, bro. I'm like if I didn't go back to work after having my son, I would have gone fucking insane. Like as much as I loved being at home with him like the first year of his life, I if I didn't go out and work 4 hours, like I worked 4 hours like 2 days a week, I was barely
Right.
out, but
Hmm.
that those 8 hours within like the week gave me like some sanity so I could talk to like
Mhm.
adult. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um But he said these last few months have been the happiest of his life, coming home from work every day to his family, and he thought I was happy too. She said, I am happy. I love being with my babies all day, but just because I'm enjoying my maternity leave doesn't mean I want to never go back to work. She said, I'm enjoying it because I know it's not permanent. And he said he's always felt that I'm scared of him making more money and that I'm scared of being dependent on him. So I'm insistent on working because I don't want to be dependent on him.
But that's a
And
realistic fear, though.
that
Yeah.
is that is a realistic fear. He could pay me 10 times what I earn if I stay at home. And I started crying and saying that I don't want to be a housewife and I don't accept his ultimatum should he see it fit. And he said he's tired of going around feeling that his wife is intimidated by his success. He's doing this for us and our kids. And I admit that sometimes I am scared of him having more power than me. He said that it's all in my head, but really would never was he ever dare to ask me to quit my job. He didn't feel the power he had to do so. I could I ask him to quit his job with ease? Or there's no denying that there's power dynamics in our relationship and that I have a right to be scared.
Mm-hmm.
So been no progress really made. No matter how much I've tried explaining myself to him, he doesn't understand me, and he feels the same way. He feels that we're on different levels, and I suggested that we go to couples counseling. He said he'll think about it. That's already a red flag because you should just agree.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we're trying to be civil with each other, but we don't talk much. We haven't been intimate since I first brought up going back to work. I love him and I miss him, and I don't want this to end, but the ball is in his uh
See,
so
I
yeah.
don't like the gaslighting. Like, the gaslighting was crazy because he's like, oh, you're intimidated by my success. That's the
Yeah,
only
that's
reason
crazy.
why you want to work and blah, blah, blah. It's like, it's not that she's intimidated, but that's a reasonable, especially if, like, you grew up with a single mom who was very dependent and had to work for everything that she um got, right? Like, that's an understandable fear of, like, I don't want, knock on wood, you divorce, like, we get a divorce or you cheat on me or whatever, and now I gotta, like, figure out what am I gonna do, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's just
Yeah.
it's crazy to me that that, like, you don't understand, like, why that's a realistic fear. And you're like,
Yeah.
oh well, I'll pay you 10 times what you make over here. Like, that just sounds real little scummy. Like, it's like
It does.
you're missing the whole point.
Yeah.
Like, this is why I initially disagreed with her, because he was willing to pay her into her own private bank account, but like homeboy just does not want to compromise. Like,
Yeah.
cuz she even suggested that she opens her own restaurant and only have it open for lunch, so that way she's not out at late hours anymore.
And probably by the time she's done, she can go pick up the kids from daycare. Like,
Yeah.
he just wants her at home,
Yes.
which is which why?
Like, it's definitely like I don't get how, like, having that fear of being totally dependent on someone is scary, and
Mhm.
it's a valid fucking fear, and the fact that he doesn't get that is crazy.
Yeah.
He wants a
Like,
servant or a personal mate he can sleep with.
I'm
Sounds about right.
that does sound about right, to be honest. Um,
Oh,
so
hold on. Before you
there
finish, let me just read off these comments real quick.
okay.
Nico's fuck. Nico said, "Yep, coming from someone who grew up with nothing, that is always going to be scary, especially when you've always been self-sufficient and had a single self-sufficient parent."
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then Tyler said, pretty much his responses are all wrong, and that it's a power trip. He wants a subservient beta.
He
Yeah.
he
Yeah,
he wants her to be that dependent on him. No, facts.
yeah.
He
Mhm.
he does. Um, which is weird as fuck. Like, sh- I understand like wanting her to be at home because you know three like two not like twin 9-month olds and a toddler is a lot.
Hmm.
And she's
Yeah.
working way too damn much, like we said. Like she so I like her looking being like, well, I could look a job that has better hours, or I could open my own restaurant and only have it open for lunch. That way I'm not out late. Like she's trying to work with him on it. So the fact that he's like,
No.
no, no, is crazy
Yeah.
because she really just wants to work so she doesn't feel trapped. And I understand that feeling. Like you start to feel yourself going crazy sitting at home all the time, especially with like three little kids. You can't talk to them like an adult. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so after a little while, it feels like you haven't been talking to anybody all day, even though you have been. And it's just sometimes you want to have like you want to feel like a person and not just somebody's mom.
Yeah.
Not
Nico said, not to mention, coming from a biological point, it's better for babies to feel the warmth of their mom, especially that young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. No.
So she has a second update.
Mm.
Like I said, there's
Oh,
3 updates.
damn.
Yeah. No, this is a hella long post, bro. So
Yeah.
so this is update 2. She said, "Thank you to everyone for the support. I won't be able to make any more updates on this post." Oh, okay, never mind. It's just because of the rules of the subreddit.
Oh,
Um
okay.
so she's like, "Thank you to everybody for the support. My husband and I talked yesterday for the first time in 2 weeks, and he was the one who initiated the conversation. I saw this as my chance to find out why he's been behaving like this, and at the same time, make sure that he knows that I am not backing down. I
Mm.
told, I
Period, sis.
no, honestly, facts. Because at first I was like being like, "Nah, girl, take it. What the fuck?"
Right.
But
Yeah.
now, but after reading the updates, I'm like, "Oh no, honey, this is bad. This is bad. I think you're in a bad
Abort. Abort.
situation." um, and I told him that while I've been enjoying my maternity leave, the thought of this being the rest of my life suffocated me, and I suffer from claustrophobia. Maybe that has something to do with it. I asked him why he's doing this, and he knew that my job was important to me. So why is he making this impossible request, knowing that it would be the end of us? Uh, I asked him if he's having second thoughts about our marriage and wanted an out. Like, please tell me the truth. He became very upset, and accused me of trying to gaslight him. What?
That's
That's crazy.
crazy.
Oh
Uh,
boy.
he said his reasons are legit and there's nothing wrong with him wanting his wife to be home with her family, and the children aren't going to stop needing me all because they start going to school. I mean, anyway, well, hold on. I let me finish the update before I say anything. I started crying, and I told him that if this is over, he should know that it's on him. He
Mm.
started yelling, "No, because I'm too stubborn and too self-involved to actually take a second and think about his wishes." I wanted to leave because I couldn't be with him anymore, but he said that it would be more convenient if he did, so he moved to our city apartment. I feel lost and hurt. I love him so much, but I don't think continuing this relationship is healthy for either of us. My heart
It's
is
not.
breaking. Yeah, it's not. And my heart is breaking for our children. I don't know what to do. For now, I will sit tight and wait for him to send me the divorce papers. Thank you to everyone again for all the help and advice. It's helped a lot.
Bro, first of all, his wishes. This is a joint union. It's supposed to be both of your wishes together. He never took that into consideration.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
very selfish of him. Obviously, we knew this, but still.
Nico, oh, thank you for the hydrate, by the way. Nico said, I kind of understand it from his point of view a little bit. Coming from a more traditional stance, it's sometimes it is a pride thing of being able to have your family so well off because you provide for them. Though it is a little weird.
Yeah, no. I she just wants to work. Like there was a woman like that at my first pharmacy job where her husband was making enough money for to support for her and their 2 kids, but she still worked at the pharmacy because she wanted to work. Plus, I understand with him wanting her to be a stay-at-home mom for now. Him being like, "The kids aren't gonna stop needing you when they go to school," is crazy. Like, the kids are gonna be in school 8 hours a day. She's not doing anything for 8 hours a day at that point then.
Right.
Yup.
Like,
Yup.
what the fuck is you talking about? Like, that is more than enough time for her to, like,
To
go
work.
out and work. Like, that's fucking weird.
Like, I just it's gotta be a pride thing, one, and two, I feel like other people of his stature probably have stay-at-home wives. She's probably
Yeah.
like, I gotta keep up with the Joneses, and you gotta be a stay-at-home wife, a stay-at-home mom. But like me
But why
personally,
do you want to be like everybody else?
I
listen, that's a that's a
I mean,
that's a question. That's a
it might
question.
also be a cultural thing because they are in a different country than the US.
I'm
Yeah.
assuming it's like a European country though. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't. The reason why I say that is because like the fact that she said like daycare and stuff is free, that's usually like a very European thing.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
true.
That's a rich people question. But no, like my whole thing, right? Like I'm very different where like I wouldn't want to date or marry why come on, stop it. Stop it. Thank you. All right. I wouldn't want to date or marry a woman who like only wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. You know what I'm saying? Cuz my reason for it is, knock on wood, if I die tomorrow, right? I don't want to have like this overbearing fear that if something happens to me, y'all are fucked. You know what I'm saying? Like I need to know that like knock on wood, if anything happens to me, you and our kids are straight. And like obviously
Yeah.
I'm gonna set stuff up, like have like a what's it called, life insurance and all that shit. But like I still need to know like you're going to be good financially, like like mentally and all that stuff. Obviously y'all not, I'm dead. But like financially, I need to know like y'all finna be okay.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like I feel like that just seems so boring to me. Just be chilling at home, doing
Yeah, no.
nothing. Like you got no hobbies. Like, but and also I feel like a lot of people who like people who like being stay at home parents because they have friends who are also stay at home parents.
Yeah.
Like
So
everyone,
they arrange play dates and like hang out and like have the
yeah,
kids interact.
and like when the kids are like teenagers and stuff, they out and about like just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like they
Hmm.
playing tennis or they doing stay at home parent shit. Like I feel like when they're younger. So I know I'm a give you a little story. So my sister, when my niece was like young, like toddler age, right? Her and her husband at the time, they had a conversation, and her husband was making enough money to support the four of them, right? Her, my nephew, and my niece. So she's like, I'm gonna be a stay at home mom until my niece was either in first grade or kindergarten, when she's old enough that like I don't need to be here so much. And they did the stay at home mom thing until that time, and she went back to work. Now, if he had said that, I'm like, you know what? I'm cool with that because like her
Yeah.
hours are crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. Her
Yeah.
hours are ridiculous. 70 hours. That's a lot when you got three kids
That
at
is a
home.
lot.
Especially when you don't need to work them kind of hours.
Yeah.
Right.
I was about to say it's like my son was like 9 months old, I started working like hella hours because he was bigger, but also we needed the money. Like,
Hmm.
it's not that I was working that many hours because I wanted to. We needed to so we could pay the rent. Like, working 70 plus hours when you have three little kids at home and you don't need the money is crazy. Like, I understand wanting to have your job so you're fine, like you have your own money set aside. But with that, like with three kids under 5, that's insane. That's a lot.
That is nuts. I'm sorry. I got distracted by Tyler's comment. My man said his aunt's husband died and gave his kids close to $1 million apiece, and they spent all that shit.
Okay.
Bro.
you know what? I mean, it's not easy, but you can blow a milli. You feel me? But golly,
Mm-hmm.
a piece? Like all your kids got a milli, and they always like, make it rain, bitch. Make it rain, bitch. Like, bro, let me tell you something. That's crazy. If I got like if I got like 10K, no, forget that. If I got a K, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna put this in a little fun. You know,
Right.
this gonna be my rainy day
Right.
fund. You know, tell me $1
A
million
million.
motherfucking dollars. How you blow that? What you blowing on? It bet like I can understand if you like you made a bad investment and it didn't go your way. Ain't your fault. But if you was
Yeah.
out here just like I'm partying every day, I'm buying yachts, I'm smoking coke off of LA strippers booty cheeks, like bro, what was you
Yeah.
doing? What was you
The
doing?
the investment that they backfired on them. Her name was Precious. Like, nah, cause what the fuck?
Oh.
So there is one final update, and this is probably the shortest one. It says, "Thank you to everyone for the support. My husband and I are separating. This is what he
Mm,
wants. As I suspected, this is more than just about me going back to work. He's been feeling resentment towards me about a lot of things. Many of them I can't change, and the rest I don't want.
damn.
It's not well, she's not wrong. Um, it's not his or my fault. We're just not compatible for each other anymore.
Happens.
I still have 14 months with my babies. Damn. How you got
Right.
maternity
What's
leave
their
for 2
maternity
years?
leave,
What?
bro?
You got
Oh no,
maternity leave for
maybe
2 years?
maybe her job got furloughed for 14 months.
Oh yeah,
Because remember,
sorry.
this
I
is
forgot. I
Okay.
this is the
forgot
Got
pandemic.
it. Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
pandemic. I was about to
Also
say, nah.
In Europe they get like mad long
Mm-hmm.
for both maternity and paternity. I think their
America don't
paternity,
give a fuck.
yeah, America don't. I'm moving. I'm moving, and them loans gonna forgive themselves. Okay,
Yeah.
because well, in Europe, I know in Germany the paternity leave there is the same amount as the maternity leave here, and I
Mhm.
believe the maternity leave in Germany on average is like 1.5 or 2 years, something like that. Like I knew like it was a good amount of time, because like
Mhm.
their whole thought process is like, all right, you're gonna be out of work until your kid is old enough to go to daycare, and once you go to daycare, you can bring your ass back to work.
Mm.
But America's
So,
like, no,
yeah.
I need
No.
you to make this money, bitch.
Bro.
I gave you 2 days to kiss your baby on the
2 days
forehead.
is
Bring
crazy.
your broke ass back to work.
No facts though. So, she says I still have 14 months with my babies. Afterwards, all the children are big enough for shared custody. I'm staying in the big house for now, but after the divorce, I'm going to move back to the city where I belong.
Mm.
I have been talking
City
to my
girl.
boss about my job, and she said she will help me find a schedule around the children. So I will be working lunch hours the weeks that I have them. My ambition is still to open my own restaurant, but maybe a little bit further in the future. I still love my husband. I thought we were inseparable, but when he started resenting me for the very things that he loved about me, I knew that this was a hopeless endeavor. It
Mm.
sucks big time and it hurts like hell, but here we are. And that is
Mm.
her final update.
Damn, shawty.
Um,
So,
that's that shit. I like. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. That shit frightens me, bro. I know, it doesn't happen all the time, but when I hear people like talk about like, when me and my spouse first met, they used to love this thing about me, and then over time they just ended up hating it. Like that frightens me, bro. Like, I
Yeah.
hate that. I hate
so
that.
it sounds like that he fell in love with her because of her independence and started to resent her when they started getting successful and she didn't need that like independence anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like the whole thing with him wanting her to be a stay-at-home wife like period is, I feel like it's just, for one, a cultural standpoint, but also like a stature standpoint, where
Yeah.
like he must be the only one that is making this much money and their wife still works, and it
Someone at
seems
the
like,
job was like, "Yo, you heard
yeah,
about Larry? Yo, Larry making all this goddamn money. He still got his wife working to the bone.
right.
The fuck wrong with Larry?"
Right. No, it sounds like it's like, bro, it's like, bro, you heard about Tim, bro? It's like, I thought his wife is still working 70 plus hours a week. It's like, I
70
thought,
hours?
yeah,
Couldn't be
I,
me. That's what they
it's like,
said.
bro, they were
I
Couldn't
like,
be
thought
it's like,
Tim
me.
was making good money.
right. It's like, I thought Tim was making bank. It's like, it probably not if his wife working that much.
He
Yeah.
must have a coke addiction or something, because the math ain't mathing.
But like, no, like I said, like multiple times at this point, homegirl really was working way too damn much
She
for
was.
that many kids at
She
home.
was.
Right. Yeah.
She was.
But again, like this, well, actually, I don't even know if it could have been avoided because the same thing that he fell in love with her for, like you said, Soju, her independence, sadly, people do change. So maybe this outcome, sadly, who knows if it
Was like
was
inevitable.
just meant to be. Yeah.
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 Like,
Raina said, people ain't honest though. My ex said all kind of stuff like me being ace wasn't gonna be a problem and didn't want kids, blah blah blah. I'm like, I'm canny handle this crap. We gotta split. Oh, I can't handle this crap. We gotta split.
Mm.
So listen, and that's true too. Like, there's sometimes that people will be like, oh, I really like this person. Yes, they have this thing that I'm not really about, but I can make it work for the sake of our relationship. And then like a year, 2 years, 3 years down the line, it's like, God damn, you still got this problem, bitch. Like, I know I said it was cool with it day one, but now we at day 5,000. I'm sick of it, bro. I'm sick of it. Like, you still
No.
got that child. You still got a kid. Damn, he ain't dead
like
yet.
what the fuck am I supposed to do? Just
Kill
like,
him. Throw him.
Just
Put him
just
up
like
for
I do.
adoption. Something. I'm tired of looking at him. He looking at me. I'm looking at him. I'm eating his fruit
Nah,
snacks. He giving me
like,
attitude.
just
Like, come on.
just do like what I do with my cat when she's bothering me too much. Yeah, yeet. Like,
Girl,
just nah, because like that was like an old friend of mine. She always got her face beat, okay, to the nines. Her makeup
You
always
mean
looks
makeup?
great. Yes.
I thought you
yeah.
meant domestic abuse,
No,
bro.
no, no.
I was
Like
like,
she
is she okay?
No, no, no. It's like she always had like her face done up, you know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
she is always looking good. And her ex was like, I like girls that are like natural. And she's like, okay, but I'm not that. He's like, I can deal with it. And then like 2 years in, he wasn't, like, he fucking hated it. And it's like, bro, you knew this is how she was.
You know what it was? I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is, right? He got himself a bad bitch, but didn't know how to maintain a bad bitch. Let me tell you something. I was almost there, brother. I was almost there. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. You gotta leave your ego at the door. You gotta leave your ego at the door. You feel me? Because let me tell you something.
Yeah.
You bag a baddie, everyone's after the bag. Yes, you gotta protect the bag, but you can't be
Yup.
like, oh, you can't wear this. I don't want you to do that. You can't go to the club with your friends. No, cause you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna do that. And you
Yup.
could just be single. Like, you ain't my daddy.
Right.
Even if you was my
Facts.
daddy, I'm grown to shit. What the fuck? Like, I remember like when I was younger, and my girlfriend, I've apologized for this like years after the fact. But when I was younger, she wore like a crop. This is like in high school. Me and my girlfriend, we've been together for a long time. Anyway, so in high school, she wore like a crop top and like these leggings that like made her ass look good. And I was like, bitch, go back to your goddamn house and put on some clothes. The fuck wrong with you? What you got going on here? Got your ass out. Your titties looking good. You're showing off your belly button. Why you showing your belly button? Who the belly button for? Cause it ain't for me. I'm not into belly buttons. Why your belly button out?
Screaming.
But I was tripping. I was obviously tripping. I was young though. In my defense, I was in high school. I know no better. But but like, listen. If you're dating, like, perfect example. You dating, you go to the club, and shorty wearing a skimpy dress, right? And
Mhm.
skimpy dress caught your attention because titties out, ass out. You feel me? So you talking to her, y'all link and y'all dating, right? Now, obviously, she ain't wearing skimpy dress every
Every
day.
single day.
You know what I'm saying? But if she going out with her girls, she gonna wear a skimpy. That's her. You feel me? That's
That's how
bad
you
bitch
met
attire.
her, bro. You
You met her in her bad bitch attire. You thought she was gonna retire the bad bitch? No,
No.
no. You can't
No.
retire that. You can't. You die a bad bitch. Like you don't retire. You just die as one. It's your only options, right?
I used to be a bad bitch, but I quit. Like, no.
Like you can't quit that.
No.
You can't quit that. You be 7 years old, still like, I still got it. Shit, I might be using this goddamn walker, but that ass still fat. I know that much. Like, bro, like no, like what do you mean? And then you're like, oh well, I don't want you wearing that dress. You liked it when you met me, nigga.
Facts.
Oh,
Nah.
but you got a man at
That
home.
part right
Okay.
there.
Listen, another thing too is like, even if she went outside in a with nothing showing, she in baggy sweats, hair ain't done, makeup ain't done, wearing like an oversized t-shirt, there's still gonna be thirsty dudes, bro.
Yes.
Niggas see a millimeter of cleavage and act horny, bro. They don't care. They don't care. So like, no matter what she wearing, no matter what she doing, someone's gonna hit on her, bro. It is what it is. And
It's
like,
the shoulder.
bro,
No,
Now, for some reason,
Fact.
the shoulders, get
back
them
in middle school and high school,
blistered.
that was
Yeah,
a problem. I never understood it. You feel me? Because I was like, what? Who out here beating they meat to shoulders? You know what I'm saying? Like if I see some shoulders, I'm not distracted. I can pay attention to class. Now titties was a different problem. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like
Yeah.
titties was a problem in middle school, but
Nah,
shoulders.
there's
yeah, no,
that
the
one
shoulders were wild.
there's that one dude in the back of the class. He's like, nah, it's not the shoulders. It's the fact that I got a wrinkle of armpit, my boy. The armpit is doing me some type of way, bro.
That
It's
secret deodorant, yeah, that just get me going.
Bro.
It's like, what scent is that? Lilac? Yeah.
Ooh,
Rub it on me.
my mama
Rub
wear
it-
that. I know that
No,
one.
nah,
Yeah,
nah,
yeah,
nah, nah.
yeah. Let me get a little whiff. Oh yeah, it smells so good. Like, bro,
But
who was out here doing that?
nah, KJ, you're not the only person that I've heard. Because I swear to you, that man fell in love with with his wife for her independence and then resented her for it.
Yeah,
Like, that's crazy to me. I just like, if it's something that you did not like initially and then you just started gradually resenting her because it's something that you didn't like, but you're like, you know what, she's pretty enough. I could look past. I could she bad as hell. I could look past it. And then like,
ain't
like
enough bad bitches in the world for me to look past something. Like if you
Oh God.
bro, if your breath smell like ass, bro, I don't give a fuck if you look like Megan Thee Stallion. Brush your teeth, man. Listerine is in the bathroom. Go drink
I'm
some.
fucking crying.
Bro.
Oh my god.
Like you niggas be too horny for real, bro. Because ain't no
Nah, that ass.
bro.
I had a whole
I'm-
convo with a group of dudes in college, right? And they were like, "Yo, would you hit if a girl was like bad, right? Like she built like Megan Thee Stallion, face pretty, and you beating it from the back, and she got like dookie in her booty. You still hitting?" And I was in a room full of 7 dudes. I was the only one. I was like, no. They're like, but KJ, her ass fat. Her ass stinks, sir. There's literal doo-doo betwixt her cheeks.
Son,
Okay?
son. Nah, bro. Because there's no way that you took a shit and still decided to fuck without cleaning your goddamn ass.
Like, bro.
Freshen up.
Bro, every time you clap her cheeks, you getting a whiff of dookie. Like, no, man.
Hold on.
No.
Hold on. My boyfriend's home. I gotta ask permission to tell this story real quick. Give me
Oh,
1
Jesus
second.
Christ.
A baptism. No, like for real.
Tyler said, I'm smacking her in the back of the head and I'm walking out. Oh my God, bro.
Bitch.
Oh.
Yes.
Like, I
All
would have
right.
walked out through a paper towel, toilet paper at her goddamn forehead. Or if she's like Soju's old roommate, give her
Like,
some
you forgot
paper
to say-
towels. Here's some
Bro,
bounty, bitch.
No.
I hope he at least wet the paper towels, bro.
Ooh,
Something.
you right. Ooh, that hurt. Wait a minute. No. I'm actually taking dry paper towel
towels
to the
wipe
to the
your
to the
booty hole, bro.
bunholio.
All right, so I asked my boyfriend permission to tell this story that he has, and he said yes. He, I think he was in high school. He, I mean, I'm not gonna hold you. If you ask what my boyfriend what his favorite meal is, he's gonna say pussy.
As he should.
Yeah.
As he should.
Period. So he was like going down on like his high school girlfriend, and he like, you know, he's there, he's going, and then he got a whiff. He got a whiff, and it was doo-doo. It was doo-doo. He is sitting there eating pussy, and all of a sudden he just got a whiff of doo-doo. He's stronger than me. He kept going.
Zach is a nasty motherfucker. Listen, I love
Yo.
Zach, but nah, dog. You had me in the first half. You lost me. You lost me. It'd be a cold day in hell. Because the first thing that's popping in my head is, how clean is this coochie that I am now licking? Because
Fair.
if you
his ass not clean, so
So his cutoff is that they did not do the do. He couldn't stay hard. So he like, because most of the time he's just like, you know, you eat and then you have dessert. You know what I'm saying? Could not have dessert. Like,
I'm stealing that line.
bro.
I eat, then I have dessert.
Nah,
but
listen, you
he-
can't satisfy me, so I'm not satisfying you. I'm going.
I'm
I'm
eating.
finishing.
Stop.
I am not finishing you off. No.
Oh no!
I
He
think
better than me. He real better.
Girl, you better go finish yourself off. I'm not doing that.
Oh,
but
love
nah,
eating some coochie too, but he better than me. I couldn't. Again, I'm
No,
smacking the fuck out her head and walking out, bro.
like, I will say
Uh.
he was in high school. Okay, like
What's the
Fair.
story?
Right, that is fair.
he didn't know how to tell her,
Hold on.
bro. So he just kept going because he was like, how do I tell her that this is next? So he just kept going, and then like when she was done, he's like, all right, cool. I got my comeuppance. I'm out. I'm good. I'm
Hold
going
on,
home,
let me
fam."
ask Julian just hopped in. Let me ask him a quick question. So Julian, bro, let me man to man, Brody to Brody, right? You meet a bad shorty, a fine John, you feel me? And you know, you lay her on the bed, you feel me? You look in her in the eyes, you kiss on the neck, you move down the body, you move down the body, right? You get to the coochie, you spread the legs apart, you start eating the coochie, right? And then as you eat said coochie, you get a whiff of straight doo-doo, brother. You still eating the coochie, dog? Or you walking away, Julian? I need an answer now, brother. I need an answer now. Cause
I'm just saying, Nico, you are not wrong. I usually inspect what I eat, though.
Julian got a 90-second ad. No, I hate you. Oh,
Right in the middle. Damn.
story was getting juicy.
Juicy.
Bro, I gotta redo all that.
You're gonna have to run it back.
Oh my god, bro. It was funny the first time. I don't know if it's gonna be funny the second time, bro. Julian, let me know when you get out the ad, dog. Let me know when you get it. Thank you for watching the ad. You know, I do need that money. Especially because they want these goddamn student loan payments. I thought the bitches was forgiven. Like, what you mean the Supreme Court said I gotta pay the bitch? First of all, who the fuck is the Supreme Court? I don't know them niggas. I don't know them for real. They can kiss my ass. I don't know them. The fuck?
They could kiss my ass for real.
In the Bible, it says KJ don't gotta pay them damn student loans. 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 12. So I'm not finna do that because it says it in the Bible. I don't know what you want from me. Isn't this a great time to say join the channel with Prime? Oh yeah, join the channel with Prime. Yeah, you know, if you want to avoid all these ads. Julian, you out the ads, brother? You still in the ads, dog? The fuck did I walk into then? I had like 5 ads. Damn. All right, bro.
Yeah, I was
Just
gonna say,
I'm back.
KJ.
Humbled me.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So, Julian, I'm gonna run it back. All right. We here? You here, brother? I need you here? Good. So, listen. You meet a bad shorty. You meet like Megan the Stallion level bad. She got pretty face, big old titties, nice ass. Everything's nice. All right. She a 10 out of 10. Okay. You bring her back to your place. Y'all lock eyes. Y'all kissing, right? You kissing. You know little tongue action, right? And you kissing on her neck, and you moving to her chest and down her body, down the body, right? Down the body. You feel me? So then you at the coochie area, right? And you open the coochie. You spread the legs apart, and you start eating the coochie. You know, little licky lick, and you get a whiff, a little whiff of dookie, a little whiff of dookie. You still gonna eat the coochie? You still gonna eat the coochie?
Look at his comment, bro. He already answered.
I eat no matter. Julian.
With nah. He's taking it. Look at him. He's
Wait,
like
wait.
with a dookie.
Bro, what?
No, but she looks
Right. She look like
like
Megan,
Megan,
bro.
dog.
She look like Megan though. Listen. It's Megan in your room, dog. It's the stallion.
Boo-boo in the cooch. No.
Not in the coochie. Not in the coochie. You smelling it from the back. Like, you eating cool, but you still getting a whiff from the boo. You feel me? What the fuck did I just say, bro? Oh, bro.
Oh, my
Oh, I tell her to
God.
get up and watch her. Even then, right? She had to take her off her under. Bro, imagine you inspect the underwear and you see nothing but skid marks, dog. Like, you see a melted Twix in them drawers, bro.
No.
She
No,
got
if she-
mad dookies.
No. I would smell it before I even got my face to coo, bro. You can't have a melted Twix in your
Right,
panties, bro.
right.
Nah, because did you just,
See,
just
because
let-
sometimes people have bad days.
No.
maybe I should
Julian,
just
let me
wipe
tell you
her
something.
ass.
Julian a real one, though. Julian a real one. He said, listen. We finna go to the shower. I'm gonna help her
Wash your
clean.
ass.
And then I'm going right back to what I was doing.
Oh.
You said I had Meg in the room? You think I'm gonna pass that up? Come on now.
The way that Julian's like, I'm getting up, I'm going to the bathroom, I'm handing her a wet wipe. Here you go, sis.
Right,
Like,
come on.
we can even do something in the shower.
In the
See, Julian a real.
shower.
Julian said, I ain't letting this meal go to waste. Stop playing with me. Oh, nah, bro.
Like I said,
Not
like I
Megan.
my boyfriend was, I think he was like 17. He didn't know how to tell her that shit was nasty. He's like, I don't know how to say this without hurting her feelings. So he just kept it having a bad time, being soft as hell, which first of all, that would be a red flag for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you imagine somebody's going to town, like they eating, and you look down and it's just
They munching on your shit like Ice
No.
Spice, dog. Julian said y'all not eating. Julian, brother, you a better man than me, dog. Cause the moment I go down, I hear, is that me? No. Oh no. Sis, listen, Meg, I love your music. Love your music. You keep doing what you doing, but this right here ain't it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so it's still fuck Tory Lanez, but nah, dog. What you got going on here is just too much for me, bro. What you should have double checked before you hopped on this bed. Cause if you lift up and I see some Megan Dookie on my sheets, I might lose my shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. No pun intended.
Nah,
Um,
on your sheets is a whole different story than just
Yeah.
getting a whiff.
Yeah.
Like that is,
that's what
bro.
but like I'm
Like,
assuming
sis,
if
you should have just used the bathroom before this. Like,
Julian
you
is
apparently
wilding,
you
bro.
gotta keep
Julian
going.
is
you
wilding,
say,
bro.
oh, it
I'm
happens.
on a clip.
I'm on the clip.
On my sheets, I'm
Yo,
fighting.
Julian is
Your
wild.
sheets, you just give her a hug. Like, come here, baby. It's
Oh my
okay.
Julian a better
God.
man than me, dog. That's all I can say. Julian is a better
I was
man
equal
than me.
Equal fights, Tyler.
I
Period.
I was
Oh.
actually about to say,
Mm.
KJ, I am 100% playing before you put me in the box. Flavor. That's all I'm gonna.
I know she did not say
Ma'am.
flavor,
I am
bro.
100%. I said I am 100% playing
Bro.
before you put me in the box.
Ma'am.
I don't want her to feel bad. She just needs to know. Julian, you're a good man. That's all I can say, dog. You're
Dude,
a good dude.
No, that ass.
That was exactly my boyfriend's sentiment. He's like, I don't want her to feel bad, but also, shit nasty. So he kept it pushing.
I would
I
have
don't know.
bust too many jokes. I'm sorry. Like the kind KJ would have left the door. Cause I would have been like, I know this bitch don't got her dookie ass in my sheets. Like, damn. I gotta wash those, bro. Like, come on. These are the Amazon choices, bro. Like, what are you doing?
The Amazon choices.
Oh my
But-
god, bro.
Oh my God.
You can afford to buy me new sheets, actually. No,
She
it's
could've
Megan.
afforded
For
to
Yeah.
real,
buy you
yeah.
new
You
sheets.
know what? Yeah, you right.
She could've
Problem is,
afforded
if she
to buy you-
doesn't know there's a fudge down there and
has
she has
big
bigger
problems.
problems. Oh, bro.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my god. She can bring them with her, wear it as a blanket. Bro, nah, dog. No, all jokes aside, if I was in that situation, I probably would be like,
Sinan!
oh
Let's
shit. Cena, thank you for the 5 gifted. Golly. Turned out for what? Yo, Cedon, golly, brother, I appreciate it, dog. Mwah, free kiss to your forehead, bro. Yo, that's crazy. Cedon, you're wild, bro. You're wild. I love you. Damn.
Be super dookie with the super dookie cape.
What? Oh no. No, I just saw that. Tyler, I'm gonna need you to go home, bro, because the super dookie
Oh.
cape is actually wild. Oh, we back at it again. Thanks for the gifted sub, pterodactyl buds.
Screaming.
Bro, yo, Xenon is crazy. I love you, Xenon. I'm here all night, baby. Oh.
So we're coming up on our 2-hour mark, so I'm guessing that's where we're gonna cut it. This is actually a full hour longer than we said we were gonna go.
So is. We said, oh, we finna
Listen,
just
it
do an hour.
happens. It
It
happens.
does.
I feel like depending on the topic, you feel me? Like
I'm not
going
mad
on
at
and
it.
On and on and on.
Also, I don't got work tomorrow, so I ain't too mad, you know.
Me
Same.
either.
Damn, y'all talked
No,
about Boo Boo for
no,
2 hours.
No, we did not. But
Yo, Julian, bro. Yo, you're a
Imagine.
menace.
I gotta watch.
I gotta
it.
watch the
That's crazy.
VOD.
So, I will thank everybody for hanging out with us. Thank
Yo,
you
big
so
facts.
much for turning
Period,
up for our
yup.
first episode of the podcast.
Yeah.
Y'all are real ones.
Yeah.
Y'all are real ones.
The Booty
Chronicle.
That's the name of the first episode, The Booty Chronicles.
Yes,
That is the
That's
name of the
the
first
episode,
episode,
bro.
dog. The Booty Chronicles. Unhinged and unfiltered for life. Hey, I was waiting for y'all to start something. Bro, stop it. Stop it. You gonna make me blush. You better stop it. You better stop it, Julian. Better, you better stop. I'm asleep. But yeah, no, honestly, I want to say thank you to everyone who came through. Our podcast schedule, we're aiming to do this weekly. The days might change a little different just because people's work schedule and all that good jazz. But we haven't made a YouTube channel just yet, but this will be on YouTube. So if you missed a part of the VOD, you either watch it on here or on YouTube. You know, just follow both me, Tina, Soju. Whoa. That was supposed to be cute and proper. That shit that shit was real loud and ghetto. Goddamn. Diff Days Ghetto, JK. That was a 10 out of 10. But yo, I love this. I love the fact that like we can do the podcast and we can like interact with people. That's lit. We've been discussing about like, you know, eventually having a separate channel just for the podcast on Twitch. That's gonna be later down the road. But yeah, you can find us on YouTube. When we do that, we'll drop it in all three of our Discords, on the socials, and all that good jazz. And yo, just a major thank you to everyone who came through. A big thank you to Cena. Cena out here wilding. But no, I really do appreciate y'all. It's been a minute since I've been streaming, and to have my new podcast as my first stream back has been phenomenal. And it's lit. It's lit. Wait, we doing this every other Friday because I'll be down, or Monday. We're aiming for like earlier in the week, but it really just depends on people's work
schedules. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say my schedule changes weekly, so it's really just
Look in the couch. Huh? Oh, because
he's 32 cents short.
That's crazy. You want more though?
Dude,
maybe in the future, you know, once we are a little bit more established, you can get more. You feel me?
I was about to say, it's like I feel like once we get more established is when we'll actually have like our own social media for this specifically. As of right now, we're just going to be posting this on our own individual stuff.
Yeah. Long form, short form content, all of that.
Yes. We will definitely be on Spotify. Apple Music is a pain in, not Apple. It wouldn't be on Apple Music, it would be Apple Podcasts. But being on Apple Podcasts, like that whole process is a pain in the ass. But eventually, we'll be on all major podcast platform sites. I need it on OnlyFans is crazy, Tyler. You're wildin', dog. That man said, "I want to be the wildest motherfucker in chat." And the crown is mine and mine only. I want to help with the art. But yeah, no. So the game plan, like I said before, is YouTube, SoundCloud, all that good jazz. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. I'm gonna discuss with the ladies about like the future and all that good jazz. But yo, this was great. I had a good time. Ladies, I'm assuming y'all had a good time as well.
Hell yeah.
Phenomenal.
What was the name of the podcast again? Not podcast episode, the Booty Chronicles, right? That was what it's called?
The Booty Chronicles.
I'm writing that down immediately. I am writing that down as we speak on podcast episodes.
All right. But thank you guys so much. I'm gonna dip out.
Yes. I'm going to end stream. See y'all later. Love y'all. Bye. Bye.